welcome back to my channel if you're new here. Hi, my name is Mar, and in this video I'm gonna show you step by step how to take the most perfect selfies ever. A while ago, I posted a YouTube short or a reel or a TikTok, whatever you want to call it, about how to take selfies, and it was like a really quick way of how I personally like to do it, and now it's getting a lot of traction, so I thought this is the perfect opportunity to do a full-length, in-depth tutorial on how I do so. There's two things when it comes to the perfect selfie. First, the device that you take your selfie on matters a lot. I'm gonna show you my two favorite devices on where I usually take my selfies. The first one is obviously gonna be a phone because I feel like that's what everyone's mostly using. That's what everyone has access to, and it's the easiest kind of device to take a selfie on. However, the regular camera settings are actually so bad. I have my settings. I'm gonna post them on the screen in 1, 2, 3. There they are. Save my camera settings, put them on your iPhone camera settings, and see the magic happen. Personally, when I take my photos with my iPhone, I hate using the camera app. I'm not gonna use the camera app because literally it gives like the worst photos ever. Honestly, this does not look like me. I don't know, it kind of distorts my face, like it ruins everything. When I want to take like my selfies, usually if I want to see like myself in the photo, I use the Snapchat app. You guys, like the camera in the Snapchat app is so slept on. I think that it literally like takes the perfect selfies. I'm gonna take one right now in front of you and then post it on the screen over here. Literally, look how good this looks. Like, I look amazing in this selfie. No editing whatsoever. The Snapchat camera kind of like softens your features a little bit and makes the photo turn out kind of like more like how you would look in real life. If I was to take photos with the actual camera app though, I never use the front-facing camera. I always flip my phone and take it this way. I know that it's hard to take photos from the back camera. That's why I like to use this app called Lens Buddy. And if you're unfamiliar with Lens Buddy is basically a self-timer camera app that I take snapshots of so many photos like in seconds. I usually like to put my iPhone on like my window tripod when I do this, and literally I pose around, change my poses, and take as many selfies as possible because I don't have to click, I don't have to like touch my phone, like it's just gonna do it for me. Speaking of tripods and setup, I only take my selfies in front of a very large window or a very large balcony. Right now, I'm gonna switch my camera real quick to show you. I'm standing in front of a really big window, and I have a really big panel light over here as well. And on the window, I have a suction iPhone tripod mount thingy. Those are the ones that go in the car, and I stick it on my window, and I find that gives me the best lighting ever, whether I'm like taking selfies or like taking TikTok videos and so on. Ideally, you don't want the sunlight to be coming from behind you. You want it to come from in front of you, and the bigger the window, the bigger the light source, the better. That's why I put a panel light right next to the window, so I'm like doubling on the light that I'm getting for my photo for the exposure. Also, you don't want to take photos when it's like dark outside when you're not using flash. For selfies, you want to, I think that the best time to take like selfies is kind of like around this time, anytime between like noon, 12 p.m. until like p.m. That's like the ideal sun for photos, at least where I live. I'm on the east coast of Canada. We don't get a lot of sunlight in the winter, and I find that this time frame is like literally the most optimal kind of lighting. It's not too harsh, it's not too direct. You could literally be fully visible in the sunlight without it being like causing like a lot of like weird shadows on your face, if you know what I mean. Another tip I have for like taking the perfect selfie is zhuzh up your hair. The more volume in your hair, the better your selfie is gonna look. I don't know what it is, but hair theory is real. I don't know if you guys have seen those TikTok videos and reels talking about like how hair theory shapes you. The volume in your hair is what's gonna make your selfie look nicer. I also take a lot of my selfies in like a straight facing angle, or like kind of like tilt my head like a little bit sideways, tilt my chin a little bit up, and then I don't look directly at the camera lens, if that makes sense. I kind of like look at myself kind of like this. And I find that this is more flattering for me. Like when I look very, very straight on, I feel like my face is too symmetrical that it looks kind of weird. But when I tilt my head kind of sideways and then lift my chin a little bit up, the reason you lift your chin a little bit up is because you don't want to have like the weird chin when you put your chin down. And then like the angle, I feel like kind of shows the flattering side of my face, and then it still shows my entire face without like being too straight on and like weird looking, kind of like alien-like. Other than my iPhone, my favorite device to take photos ever is this $20 camera that I bought off eBay. This is the Sony Cybershot, and this is literally a vintage 2000s flash digital camera. I love taking photos on it so much because I think that it literally has this really cool, effortless, it girl feel to the photos that it takes. Similar to the Canon G7X, the one that everyone takes the photos on these days, the one that's like always a lock. I really want that camera, by the way. This one kind of does like a similar feel. However, it's like a little bit more vintage, a little bit more grainy, less focused than the Canon G7X, which I personally think gives more of a cool girl, it girl kind of vibe. I'm gonna show you a few of the photos that I've taken on this camera. Like literally, it's my favorite, you guys. Like I talk about how much I love taking photos on this camera because it makes just everything look so good. I don't know if it's clear, but I just took this photo outside in my balcony and so good. No edit, nothing on it. It's giving that cool girl, hello, look at me kind of vibe. Even indoors, it airbrushes your face in a way where it doesn't look airbrushed. It's perfect. Sometimes I do take some selfies on the Sony camera that I'm currently filming on, which is my vlogging camera. However, I don't really like taking photos on it, especially selfie style photos, because it kind of has that professional feel where it just looks over processed, if that makes sense, and I don't really like that look to my photos, so I usually stick to iPhone or my little Sony Cybershot digital camera. And honestly, keep practicing, do it from different angles, move a lot when you're taking selfies, change your pose, your facial expressions, everything. Do some silly goofy ones, show some personality until you find the angles that always look good, and then you'll start taking selfies that look good all the time. I personally never smile in selfies because I know that I look better without smiling. I just don't like how my smile looks in photos, if that makes sense. So me knowing that, I literally always have the perfect selfies all the time because I don't smile. And yeah, I guess that is it for this video. These are all my tips. I hope that was very helpful for you guys. Let me know in the comment section down below if it was helpful, and thumbs up this video if you liked it. Make sure that you're subscribed to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!